Jingle, 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 jingle. Just see the sleigh bells jingling, ring, ting, tingling too. Come on, it's lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with you. Jingle, 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 outside the snow is falling and friends are calling you. Come on, it's lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with you.
Welcome back. You're listening to Home Wizards. I'm Cindy Dole.
I'm Eric Stromer.
And these are the Little Dickens carolers. Yay. And,
Yay, Little Dickens.
With us is the whole gang. Leanna Brand has created this group. Since the 80s, they've been singing at parties and at homes. And thanks for spending the past 2 hours with us.
Well, thanks for having us. This has been hilarious and fun.
It's been fun. And so tell us, during one of the commercial breaks, you shared this incredible story. Are you a Star Trek fan, Eric Stromer?
Huge. Love it.
So tell us. I mean, we knew that you did these big Hollywood parties. Tell us what happened.
Yeah, it was very fun. We got hired to come in and sing at the Roddenberry House way back when Gene Roddenberry was still alive.
Hold on. Can you do the...
Wow.
That's pretty good, yeah.
Thank you so much.
That's
so
awesome.
yeah, so we got hired to come in and sing at one of their big parties, and they had all of the Star Trek people there, of course, and they had us sort of stealth carolers. They didn't want us to be dressed in regalia or anything. They wanted us to be dressed as party guests. So we went in, and just every once in a while, we would sort of bust into song. And
that's like the original flash mob concept.
It really
isn't
was.
Yeah.
It was very it was fun and very unusual. And they always had very unusual parties. We did several of their parties, but it was always fun to see like all the real Star Trek people, Leonard Nimoy and William Shatner, and Scotty. Scotty would walk around and give everybody his business card, like we didn't know who he was.
Is that right?
It was hilarious.
Do you know that Leonard Nimoy actually had a record out
Yes.
at one time, and he sang the song "Where Is Love"?
Really?
Yes, it was awesome. You got to find it. It's great.
That's
So were these guys
terrific.
really into the Christmas caroling spirit?
They were,
Yeah.
and in fact, they sat around. They sang with us. We sat down at the piano and did
And they
some
weren't dressed
pieces.
up as Star
Oh,
Trek.
no, they were just there for a party. It was just a regular old party for them.
Tribbles were there.
Those were their party favors, tribbles, you know. They had very interesting Christmas trees at this party, though. There was one Christmas tree that had nothing but the Star Trek Enterprise ornaments
Oh, that's cool.
all over it.
See, back to our
Back
theme
to our
of
theme.
Christmas.
That's fun.
it's
Why
It was
great.
not?
really, really fun. So,
Oh, that's great.
yeah.
And that was Mrs. Roddenberry doing that?
That was
all
Mrs.
stuff?
Roddenberry. She always planned these parties. Majel. She was a terrific lady. She put on quite a party. They had everything from carolers to they had a court jester. I don't know what that had to do with Christmas, but it was they had some crazy stuff. At her
Now,
parties.
were Sulu and Captain Kirk feuding at that time as well, or no?
You know, it's hard to say when the alcohol is flowing.
Yeah.
They had the Christmas love. It
Yeah.
was the Christmas
Yeah,
spirit.
that's probably a good thing. Did they wear the stretch pants?
Gee.
No.
Well, it was back in the 80s, so I think everybody was wearing the stretch pants, weren't they?
Well, Leanna, it's been so fun having you guys, and I know we're going to hear you sing one more parting song, but we'll tell people to go to carolers.com to have you guys come
Thank
to
you
our
so
own
much.
party, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
and not just great voices, but great people. So if you have them
Yeah.
at your house, you're just going to have a fantastic time. Yeah.
So let's talk about some of the things we can do to de-stress as we count our way to Christmas. Here it is. So we kind of have our little checklist, right?
Yeah.
What do we begin with? I mean, this
Well,
is
I
now
mean,
the first week of December.
Yeah, and I mean, we're kind of late on
Christmas cards?
Yeah, Christmas cards.
Have you done Christmas cards
You know,
lately?
I haven't done them in 3 years.
I think that I've gotten so busy, I've unfortunately given that up. But here's the good news about that. I think a lot of us are that way, and I've been told that if you do a Christmas card almost like as a New Year's card in
Yeah.
January, it stands out. You write a meaningful note. It's okay. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
that's actually a good
and
idea.
you have
And-
a little more time.
Well, and I also think the internet's kind of taken that idea away a bit. You can
Right.
send, the
Facebook,
Evite cards and all
whatever.
that stuff.
Yeah.
And, I don't know.
I
It's a
know,
lovely
but-
tradition.
I mean, and that's the other thing, too, is if you're going to do the Christmas card thing, you want it to be personal. You don't want it to be like just this Xeroxed, printed out
True.
letter,
Yeah.
the family letter,
It's got to
right?
have some great great
Stromers-
holiday pictures. The
Stromers and
and Christmas
sweaters.
sweaters with my friends here at Little Dickens
No,
singing
no.
like crazy.
So let's talk. So we talked about
Carolers.com, by
the
the way.
cards, whatever. You might get to that, but you want to. I think the next best thing, most important thing, is to figure out your budget and figure out what kind of shopping do you have ahead of you?
Okay, let me just tell you. So Stromers are going to Hawaii. we're having a little party away for the Christmas time, and I keep saying I don't want to buy presents for the kids.
That is the present.
That is the present. You know how much money this is going to cost?
That's the present.
They're not getting anything in my book.
Well, they might get some puka shells. Come on.
Well, yeah, duh.
Yeah.
Chris Atkins,
snorkeling.
Puka shell. Exactly.
Yeah, so make a master gift list, and a great way to save money, I think, is to do like the Secret Santa thing. So
that's
way,
a great idea.
So if you have 10 friends, instead of getting a present for all of the 10 friends, everyone draws a name, and that way you're going to spend, a little bit of money for one person, and then you get together and have a celebration.
Yeah. You know what I always notice?
Yeah.
I always run out of wine glasses during the holiday season. You got to always make sure you have enough of the wine glasses for your fine parties that you're going to throw, right?
Right.
Same thing happened. You were there Thanksgiving. I had to give you like a child's cup for the great wine.
A sippy cup? No, you didn't.
Cup. Yeah, sort of.
So what are you suggesting?
I'm suggesting that everybody
you
go on. It's a great gift, and you should stock glasses and take note of what you have and what you don't. Make sure that it's all there.
I think that also this first week of Christmas, do as much shopping every day as you can. I mean, it's kind of like baby steps. I think that that's going to help alleviate a lot of the stress, while you're also making a list of if you're going to be entertaining and people are going to be coming over, and if you're going to do like a potluck or you're doing all the cooking. While you're planning that, also be thinking about, all right, now you've figured out how many people you're buying for. Go out like after work and just do 1 hour shopping.
It's a good idea. I was exhausted by Black Friday. I'm still recovering.
You lost your voice over it.
I know.
Sounds
I
like.
I went a little crazy. Seriously, it was.
You were shouting at people.
Do you find in the malls that the lighting makes you really tired?
Oh, I can't stand the lighting. It gives me a
It's
headache.
the fluorescent lighting. Isn't
I don't know. I'm very sensitive to that light.
I don't know if I can go back.
Well, and you'd think that they would have nice, happy lights to keep you there longer to spend more money.
Please.
So as you are buying your presents, and every day trying to do like an hour shopping, a lot of my friends do this, and I've had a hard time following that habit, but it's smart. Wrap them as you buy them. Wrap them as you buy them and put them away, because that's the other thing.
That's difficult,
It's the wrapping and the shipping.
Yes.
Oh, my gosh, the shipping. It takes forever.
And the night before Christmas, when I'm wrapping all the presents for the kids, it really is exhausting, and it takes about 3 or 4 hours, and we're up until 3 in the morning doing it.
Right.
Yeah. Makes sense. Wrap as you go.
Wrap as you go.
Yep.
Take stock of all your dishes and glasses and all that good stuff, and finalizing the menu. And then if you have to, maybe even order your turkey or your ham ahead of time, because now it's almost 2 weeks before Christmas, and you want to make sure that all that's taken care of.
Right.
And you have family out of town.
Yes.
You should be by 2 weeks before Christmas shipping those presents.
Yes, that always is a concern, isn't it, to send those gifts and to have them not get there on time.
Deep clean the house. That's the 1 week before. Get the batteries. Make sure you've got all those last-minute stuff.
The tool kit to assemble everything, all
and
those
you're going to
little
help us with
screwdrivers.
that.
Yeah, you bet I am.
Christmas Eve,
That's
you're going
right.
to help us with how to, some assembly required.
That's exactly right, yeah.
All right, well, we have just a couple minutes left, and before we say goodbye, we want to leave you with one last great Christmas carol, thanks to our Little Dickens carolers, and check them out at carolers.com. And in the meantime, go to yourhomewizards.com for more information on all that we're doing, and email us. Let us know what you'd like to hear throughout the Christmas season. So have a great one, and anything you'd like to say?
Merry Christmas, and
Merry
enjoy
Christmas.
this next song.
And until next time, remember this, the key's under the mat. Bye-bye, everybody.
For we all like figgy pudding, for we all like figgy pudding, for we all like figgy pudding, so bring some of good tidings we bring, good tidings we bring to you. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and we won't go till we've got go, we won't go till we've got go, and we won't go till we've got some, so bring some out here. Good tidings we bring to you and your kin. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. A Happy New Year. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
I'd say that was a pretty successful broadcast.